Hello everyone, welcome back. I am Deepak Unyal. In previous tutorials, we have seen the different compilation steps that start with this, creating a source file and end with execution of the file. So here what I am going to do, I will make a program to add two numbers, and with the help of that program I will try to understand the declaration, definition, identifiers or the fundamental data types. So let us first declare the variables that I am going to input from the user. Here I have taken two variables, number 1 and number 2, and these number 1 and number 2 are, I will write a multi-line comment so that it's easy to write things here or comments here. So this int number 1 and number 2 or int sum are all definition of variables. I can also say that these are declaration of variable. So what is the difference between declaration and definition? In declaration we tell the compiler that we are going to have a variable of certain data type. We are going to have a variable of certain data types in program. And what a definition means? Definition means that we will be allocating on, I will say not we, but compiler will be allocating memory to variable as soon as it executes the statement. So in some cases declaration can be different than definition, like in some cases I can say declaration and definition are both same, as in this case this statement is declaration as well definition. If I want to declare the variable, I can write extern int and variable name. So I will comment it here. It was just for information. So this statement is just a declaration, not definition. So it's going to tell the compiler that we are going to have a variable name of integer data type, but there is no memory allocation for this variable. But in this case there is memory allocation for number 1, and this variable, the memory for this variable will be size of data type. And which data type we are talking about here? Int. So there might be multiple or many other data type in our program. It could be char, it could be float, or it could be double. So all these data types are called fundamental data types. There are some other data types as well, and we call them user defined data type, and struct is example of that, or we can say that array are example of those user defined data type, and other things as well. One more thing I am going to discuss here is identifier. As you can see here, in this statement number 1 is name of the variable, and this name of the variable is called identifier. Name of the variable, it could be variable or function name of the variable or function. These are called identifier. What are different properties of identifier? I will write one by one. So identifier, what could be identifier? Identifiers name could be combination of letters or digits or underscore, but it should never start with digit. For example, I have identifier name ABC 123 and with underscore. This is valid identifier name. If I write 123 and underscore AB, this is invalid data type, because invalid identifier name, because it is starting with a digit. This is invalid. Third thing, I could write ABC underscore AB. It is also valid identifier name. Fourth point, it could start with underscore, like this, underscore ABC underscore 123, and it's perfectly fine. But we should not start identifier name with underscore, and there is reason behind this, because compiler, or I can say C++ compiler, assigns such names, or such names I mean that starts with underscore or double underscore. So compiler assigns such name that start with single double score or double underscore for its internal purpose. So to avoid the confusion, we avoid these kind of variables or identifier name that start with underscore. Fifth point, I would like to say, these identifier could have any length, but C++ implementation on different system or compiler could restrict us from having greater length than 31 character. So what we are going to do, we will always declare, or we will always try to have identifier names with length less than or equal to 31 character. And how it is going to help us? It will ensure the portability across compilers and systems. So I think we have discussed a lot of things in this tutorial, but we have still not run our program. So how I am going to, or what I can do, as I have declared these three variables in different lines I could write these in just one line like this. We'll go above. I could write like this: number 1, number 2, and sum. And I can take input from user with the help of a standard input stream object and the extraction operator. I will write n1, n2, and it will take both the numbers. Then I will sum n1, n2, and then I can output the sum. I should also pass a message of entering the number. Now try to run this program. I will enter some number. First number is 10, second is 20, and I get the answer 30. So I think guys, it's enough for this lecture. We have understood identifiers, variables, declaration, definition, and fundamental data types. So we anything, if you have any doubt or query regarding these things, please put it in the comments, or you can mail me. I will try to revert back. Thank you so much.